What up, though, everybody? It's your man Swat, and this is Threads, man. Listen, we have a dope panel here with us today, kicking it. We're about to discuss everything they got going on with themselves, their own individual endeavors. We're going to chop it up, talk about some different things that's been taking place in pop culture, music, fashion, everything that's been going on this week and in recent weeks, too. So, hey, I want to introduce Troy. We got Squeak here again. Got my boy Taki, and then Dom. That better?
Yeah.
So listen, man, how y'all feeling today? What's
Keep
up?
that there too.
That better.
Groovy. Feeling good. Well, listen, Troy is a recording artist, man. She's been making a hella fucking noise, man, for the last few years and stuff. You got the Close record. You got a few other records that I actually fuck with too. But I just want to ask you, what inspired you to get into music, and how did I guess you struck a love for it?
I mean, I was raised with great music and musicians, so it was kind of just engraved in me. From a young age, I started singing and playing instruments and everything, and so I just it was just into my lap to a certain extent, but it's also I was built for it at the same time. Mm-hmm. So I guess from time, I've just loved music, and it's just been my passion. I'm not gonna lie though, getting into the industry was hesitant just from growing up in it, you know what I mean? So there was a hesitation as far as all right, I know it comes with everything, so you really gotta be ready to go into it. Everyone sees the glitz and the glam and here's the art, you know what I mean? But I feel now I'm flourish, so I'm ready to really get into everything from the business side to just being able to express my art. So it's great.
Do you ever, have you ever faced any obstacles, I guess, creatively and stuff? Do you ever catch yourself having any creative funks, or do you just how, I don't know, how what is your process, I guess, when you're in the studio and they're recording? How is all of that for you?
Honestly, I just kind of go with the flow. Mm-hmm. Of course we all have creative blocks sometimes. We're artists, But honestly, I just catch vibes. It's all about the team you got with you. So I have great engineers, great producers. So they always come with great sounds and stuff, which inspire me to just make, tell great stories and just, get my vocals out there. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. And my boy Taki, man, what's poppin' with you, man?
What's up, man?
So, fashion designer, man. My boy has been making some crazy noise, man, within the city and just further out too, because he's based in LA now.
Appreciate it, man.
Man, so how's this journey with you and your brand?
It's been good. I do a lot of stuff myself, which I'm trying to branch out and kind of build a bigger team. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I can be more productive and just expand and grow more. But the journey has been beautiful, man.
Okay. So what got you into becoming a designer, and what inspired you as well?
Well, I always loved clothes. When I was a kid, I used to color coordinate my closet.
Okay.
But as I got older, I got bigger. I'm a big guy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that I'm a very tall guy. So it was hard for me to find the clothes that I really wanted. Mm-hmm. So I remember my mom gave me an idea of why don't you just alter the clothes? But I didn't know how to sew. So she was you can use my sewing machine and just practice. And I just watched YouTube videos and taught myself how to sew. And I started off making my own alterations. And then I saw some of the ideas I had, brands and stuff like that were also doing it. And I'm okay, well maybe I should, keep doing this. And it grew into that, yeah.
Oh wow, that's what's up, man. Yeah. So it kind of was just let me just. It turned something you was just more so doing for yourself, but then it was just maybe I can. Yeah, maybe I can go somewhere.
Exactly. That's exactly
that's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's
just
fine.
Just a side note, I want to shout out to all the self-taught people out there. You feel me? Because I'm
absolutely.
Self-taught too.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Listen, that's a journey, man. Hey, the fact to even have the willpower to even do it, because some people will just be lazy.
No.
They be I ain't about to do all that, man. I'm just keep looking.
It's so frustrating, man. Going to the mall, you can't find nothing. It's more frustrating doing that than it is teaching yourself how to sew and stuff.
That's true. That's very, very true.
And all because the fact of the matter is, is a lot of in this industry have a lot of technical background. right? You know, you go to the, you know, you not. I'm about to say the bride. Wow.
That's in the bride.
But then you go to these college, you know, these universities that teach you, like Wayne State. Wayne State has a really good fashion school. What is that, CCS too?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
a lot of the people I know from there is not really making waves or noises in the field that I'm in.
Yeah.
And being in the field I'm in now, or we're in,
Yeah.
I've been seeing more self-taught people, and I think it's a credit to a lot of the bigs, like Virgil. You know,
Yeah.
he's self-taught as well. Jerry was self-taught as well.
Yeah.
You know, it goes to show if you just have the grit, the perseverance, you can accomplish a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
No, facts. That's a fact. And it's like we were talking before
Right.
about the background of me being a carpenter. Like, it's kind of like you know, if you have an idea and I would say it like this. This is a better way to say it.
Right.
I would say the greatest gift of a lot of creatives is actually comprehension.
Right.
So like, I'm pretty sure you're a very comprehensive person.
Absolutely.
You all comprehend things well. So it's like, whatever it is, if it's piano, if it's drawing, whatever it is, if I can comprehend the instructions on how to do it,
Right.
then I can do it. So I wanted to make clothes, so I just studied and learned how to do it. And then now, just like you studied and learned how to do it.
Yeah.
And now you know how to. That's the biggest gift or talent is comprehension. I
Absolutely,
think.
yeah. This is, and just to add on just the comprehension, I think it's just one of the biggest things we promote here in Godi is just the failures, you know.
Right, absolutely.
And essentially, and I tell every one of my homies that, or just especially like all the followers that we do right now, is failures are bricks to the foundation that you're creating. So, is it kind of a drawback not having technical background? Yeah, but
Right.
the ability of just wanting it and then just learning on your own accord is beautiful, right, Squeak?
Yeah, I feel like because the technical, they like stick to a certain line. You do it on your own, y'all got more creativity with it.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why you see like more creative Jerry Lorenzo, Virgil, like it's more broad.
They think outside the
Like
line.
even Kanye.
Right.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Everybody hates on Kanye, but just the fact, you know, like, and if you ask any serious fashion designer and you talk about Kanye, they just have a side eye on him. But to me, I think he's a pioneer.
Me too. I like
Right?
Kanye.
I think Kanye a pioneer.
Yeah, I think he's a pioneer. Is the fact is he's a music artist, wanted to get into the fashion field, you know, and then he's set the standard for a lot of people.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
A lot of brands.
Like, you don't have to be couture. You don't have to have these fashion house
He
backgrounds.
put a whole new wave in it. Now brands trying to follow him.
Absolutely.
What was it, leisure wear?
Yeah.
All that.
Leisure wear, functionality.
I
You
seen a
know.
pair of Balenciagas that look like they've been ran through the
And
mud
comfort.
50 times,
Yeah.
and they going for like 3 racks.
Right.
I think that a lot of like the bigger brands, like you said, like
Yeah.
I think that those, it's gonna be weird to say, but those aren't really like the designers aren't really the designers. It's the cool people that wear stuff that they like,
Market, right?
create
Yeah, it's the
create
market.
the aesthetic. And then
Absolutely.
the designers, the design houses go and see what people are naturally wearing, and then they create a product and market that product.
And that's where you have things starting to become like very trendy and
It's
stuff
trendy,
like
Yeah,
that.
everything's looking the same now.
Let's talk about that,
Because
trends.
it-
Let's talk about trends.
I'm not
Like,
big.
Twan is like, I want Twan to just step up really quick.
I'm
because
not.
he's
I'm just not big into trends, and I kind of get into the argument with people a lot because, for me, I think certain pieces and just certain materials and stuff like that were. I don't like to put a date on things, but because I do know things do come back full circle.
Yeah.
But at a point in time, certain things just do be out. So I don't know. Like,
A few moments later.
I just be like, you know,
Why do you feel like that?
because it's like I'll use an example.
Right.
2 hours later.
I feel like when something was done before, I don't want to be too specific. Because I don't. The person I got into it with will know what we're talking about.
You don't want
Yeah, I don't want to.
This is threads, baby.
Listen, I'm not. This ain't good. It's
gotta
threads.
say
Same
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Maury. It's threads. This ain't Maury. But no, like it's certain things like I've seen. Like I'll say like
The following Thursday.
I'll say a fabric. It was a fabric back in like around 2013, 14, 15.
probably slightly 16 that was like used a lot, or material, not fabric, material that was used a lot. And for me, around that time, that represented that era in fashion around that time. So to see, I see it now, but I think it's too soon to call it a full circle. I think it's just, like you said, like you see influencers or certain people of position or whatever starting to just put stuff on, and then like you said,
2,000 years later.
like you said, these fashion houses and even other like little brands, up and coming brands, they hop on it and stuff like that. You know, it's kind of like I guess like a perfect like side by side comparison, like but like in a food way, like it's like niggas is like on the Nashville hot chicken.
One eternity later.
Way.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
niggas wasn't talking about Nashville hot chicken. Not everybody is for some reason, but chicken
Not
sandwiches
everybody
has
love
always
hot
been
chicken.
around. Like, you know what I mean?
I ain't never heard people talk about hot chicken like they do now.
But yeah, but so like
I still don't hear people talk about hot chicken. What the fuck?
people talk about that shit
People
a lot.
be watching
People
that
talk
hot
about it a
one.
lot.
Always been talking about
People
We
it.
talk about it a lot,
Yeah.
but to my point is it's just you're just going after quote unquote the
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
name or celebrity that's attached
May I
to it.
ask what pattern or what material base are you talking about?
I was low-key gonna
Yeah, I was
very
really
interested
wondering
right
that.
You're being so vague. Come on,
I'm
get
very
into
interested.
it.
You're so vague. That's not the twat I know.
What material base are you talking
Listen,
about?
bro, I smoked before I came here.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So I'm chilling.
Okay.
What does that have to do with you being vague, though?
Right.
Oh my god, y'all just trying to pull this shit. I was talking about leather.
Finally!
But you wear, you know, we got the carpet trends going
Something
on
like that.
now,
Alright.
or the
I was
blanket.
talking about leather. Cause I don't know, I
Oh,
feel
leather.
like around that
Wait, we
time.
love leather.
I like leather. I like leather.
leather jackets.
But
I'm not wearing no
Leather
I'm talking about
pants.
leather pants.
No,
The
no
pants are
pants.
fire.
No, I love leather.
I am not.
So
pants.
leather
You
pants.
don't like leather pants?
Right now, no.
Oh,
No, no leather
Shit
pants.
too trendy.
Oh
It's too
my
trendy.
God.
It's too
You know what's trendy to
Too
me?
much.
Carpet pants.
Godi! Godi!
It's too much.
Carpet pants. Oh.
I don't really see a lot of
Those rug pants, baby.
He said carpet
Hey, no,
pants.
listen, but those are fire.
Yeah,
Those
they
are
stay
fire.
You gonna
fire.
hold
Like,
me and then call it
I
Why
like
you gonna
them.
talk about
I like
carpet
them.
pants?
It was just funny. It was just
It was just funny. I was just
talking
telling
shit.
them. I was
I'm
just
talking
telling them
shit.
like, oh, okay. But here's the thing. By the end of the day, I think trends is to me it's just misconstrued a little bit. You know, people these popular kids. Oh, these are trendy. But at the end of the day, if you feel comfortable,
popular kids.
right?
I'm saying
If you feel amazing, I think when I think fashion, I think individualism, right? I don't care if you look like something off a fucking cereal
Fashion is
box.
very subjective.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying.
Very
But if you
subjective.
feel as a person, if you feel like this is you, all right, I'm all for it.
Dress how you want to dress.
I'm
Don't care
not
about
here.
nobody
But
reaction.
that's the thing too. I think people put too much into like fashion. I mean, not
Right.
people like they look too deep into it. Like, that's
Absolutely.
why you get people that be so attached to brands and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Or they be like, "Why are you wearing that with that?" It's like, bro, just look at it on like a creative standpoint. Just appreciate how I'm layering this together.
Absolutely.
Like appreciate the fact that even though this ain't got flowers on it, just the fact that the shit is kind of like hitting, nigga. It's like you, I
Let's
don't
talk
know
about that.
Like
I think
it's
that's-
different. I don't know.
I
You,
like that.
you gotta
That's
appreciate. You gotta
about
appreciate
balance?
everybody's creativity
Yeah.
and stuff because everybody dresses different. If we all dress the same, it's like
Let's talk about that because one of our biggest panelists here, when we talk about cross branding, Squeak, what do you think about cross branding?
I love cross-
You feel me?
I feel like-
it depends.
Hey, you about to say some shit.
I knew where this was going. I knew where this was.
Bro, don't I see you mix Jordan or Nike with Adidas?
Wow.
That does not go.
That's
Bro.
different, though.
That's a no. Those are rivals and brands. How are you
All right,
doing
fuck
that?
You feel me?
You can't do that.
Why not?
But it's like on what occasion?
it's
Though? Like,
like-
are you going to an event?
And we're not saying
You
Squeak
going
did
to
this,
the
by the way,
gym?
either. We're not
I'm
saying
not.
Squeak
I'm
did
not
this.
pulling up with no Adidas pants on.
Squeak
I
did
have
this.
J's on.
Why not?
Somebody close to
If
Squeak
it don't
did
work
this.
out, no, it don't work
Because
out.
of-
No, it don't work. If I'm
We
in
all
the
did
gym,
this. Cuss
Jordan,
them out.
it's maybe Jordan Nike or
That may
Jordan
that's the
some
same
plain.
brand. Yeah,
Is this just,
yeah.
is this just manipulation
I'm saying
of
somebody,
of
some girl in
mindset?
Adidas
Is that
tracksuit,
it, or
Air
is it
Force
just
One,
like?
I think
I give it that. Like that, those brands will never cross. So why are you cross-branding?
Why not? They're the same designers, honestly.
This is it. I got sponsored back in 9th grade when I was like in the 10th grade, so I can't change.
That's cap. I accuse you of capping.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love Nike too.
So this is like
I would say that
Jordan made me like that.
Yeah.
Like I love Shaqs.
What did he say?
I love Reeboks. I'm
Reeboks
talking about the Reebok Shaqs, not the Shaq from Payless.
Oh, that's what I was
Long
thinking
live
in my head.
Payless.
I ain't gonna lie, Payless
You said
Shaq
that, I
popped in
was
my
like-
head.
I was thinking.
Hey, you guys saw me.
I'm
Not
right. I'm talking about the Pop Boys.
Taki, you got something to say?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say back. I mean, to kind of like both of y'all points together. I think that trends and fashion in general is kind of like based off of a hidden cool person that doesn't care about anything. Like their coolness and their confidence. It's really about confidence. Their confidence of what they're wearing because they just wanted to wear it creates like a little
Wave.
solar system around them because it's
That's the
cool and
best.
it's cool in every different industry. So you got gamers and like nerdy people, like they have a certain fashion.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? They dress alike and
They
they
have
all
like that
dress.
certain aesthetic.
They
to
have
them,
that
yeah.
certain aesthetics. That means there's somebody that was cool and confident and he wore that
Set
and he
standard.
set the standard. Just like there's people in sports. Just like if y'all play sports, you know, like when I play football, the guy that was the sweetest guy on the team, he wore his socks. He wrapped his cleats up a certain type of way, and now everybody. And he was so powerful of a mind. Now people in other states started doing it, and then his.
I
started
played
traveling.
football too. I was like, I get what you're saying because you'll see the dude come on the field. You might not have the whole everything, but you'll see the dude come on the field with the visor, sleeve, everything,
Well, that's
and you
just
like,
that.
oh damn,
So-
like I need that.
And
Like
somebody started that. One
Yeah,
guy.
that one guy.
I did, and then I traveled.
So that question. So that's a substandard, right? So essentially, if somebody outside comes in, right, goes into these different communities and messes up the status quo and they get ostracized. Why? Why does that happen?
You saying, oh, when that happened? Why does that happen?
Why does that happen? Why is it like, oh, okay, why are you wearing this?
I think because
People
people
are
are so.
scared to change.
Yeah.
People don't want to change.
As we was younger, yeah, it'd be like, why you dressing like that? Like, I remember even like, I started wearing skinny jeans and Vans, and I got made fun of because I was African American wearing skinny jeans and Vans.
Yeah.
Like, why are you dressing like that? What you mean? This is cool. What you talking about?
oh my god, that brought up. Oh my god, I will never forget. Oh my god, I was in high school, and this was like right around the time I started wearing skinny jeans. Yeah, and nobody else was really doing it. This was like around that like time too. I was wearing skinny jeans. But let me note this too on camera. I was wearing skinny jeans before the New Boys dropped Your Jerk, so let's clear the air on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because a lot of motherfuckers started wearing skinny jeans. A lot of motherfuckers started wearing skinny jeans after that song came out. So I was wearing, put
That's
that out
crazy.
there.
That
But
was before that.
so just to put that out there. So no, I was at Fairlane. I was at Fairlane, and I was walking, and a dude came up and was like, he just walked past me. I didn't know who he was. He was like, that shit gay. And I was just like,
Yeah, we got that for the longest.
Yeah.
whatever.
too.
I was like, whatever. I just kept walking. I was like, I'm fucking.
2009, like 2009, 2000.
Yeah, that was like 2009. Yep.
Yeah,
2009,
same.
2010.
Too. I was at UPrep downtown. Now it's skinny
Oh,
jeans
word.
with the snapbacks and stuff.
I was different in
Bruh.
high school. I was wearing skinny ties.
skinny ties.
Dom was like
So me-
full blown express, bro.
So me, Dom, and Squeak went to the same high school. Dom for sure
Yeah.
always had on like the express men's like fresh off the mannequin
Oh,
look.
word.
Fresh
Did
off the
you
mannequin.
know?
Did you work at Express?
No.
Oh,
Like no, when I say fresh off the mannequin, like he looked fresh off the
yeah,
mannequin.
he did work at
Like he went in and was like, I want
Give me that
that.
exact thing.
Like,
No,
I
here's the thing.
want that.
The shoes
Socks
and everything.
and shoes.
I did the Aldo shoes, you know, with the skinnies on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
and then I had
Aldo.
the.
Aldo was fire. Nah, he took me Aldo. I was
We're
like, that's
advanced
fire.
for that. For
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
that.
but
Aldo was fire back
At
then.
18, you wearing stuff like that? I'm like,
I
what?
was
No,
17,
bro.
fam.
Niggas didn't know about Aldo
18.
back then.
Then I wasn't hip till I really started hanging out with him.
That's when Fairlane was cool when they had the Hollister and stuff.
Hollister.
Facts.
Yeah,
So between
everybody
y'all
love
two,
Hol-
I just want to talk about
Yeah,
like,
you.
you know, with how creative you guys are and how busy you guys' individual lives are. How do you balance work life? You know, all of that. You know, work life. So
Work
Troy,
life?
yeah.
I mean, honestly,
Work
like
and life. Sorry.
work and life. I mean, you work. Your work is what you love, right? We're blessed to be able to do things that we really enjoy, that we're passionate about. So at the end of the day, like I'm constantly working, but I don't see it as work. If you see, you know what I mean. And on top of that, I'm surrounded by people who are attributes to whatever I'm doing. So no matter where I'm at or what I'm doing, I'm working essentially, whether it's getting ideas or, filling in a song or just, whatever it is, supporting friends and family, you know what I mean? I'm always working. So I guess the balance is really just making sure you're punctual and organized, but like, make sure you're doing shit you love and you be straight. You know what I mean? Is anything easy? Absolutely not. Nothing is easy.
Absolutely.
That's actually one main thing I learned this year was choose your hard. You know what I mean?
Choose your hard.
Because no matter what you do is hard. So whether you broke is hard. Whether you're wealthy is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather be hard, have a hard life on a yacht. You know what I'm saying? Drinking some shit I can't pronounce.
Listen properly.
In the beginning. Yeah. In the beginning.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'd say balance is just knowing yourself, knowing what you want to do, and surrounding yourself with people that like understand and that you love. You know what I mean? It's all about balance. So, okay. But nothing's easy. Nothing's easy.
Taki.
I'll say, because it costs a lot of money to fund, to fund a clothing brand, and it's a lot of risk involved. You know what I'm saying? I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars investing in money and stuff that I might have not even got a return on just samples, going to factories and stuff not turning out right. You know what I'm saying? So I would say I balance it off by trying not to do a lot of frivolous things outside of my passion. You understand what I'm saying? So like, you might not see me take a whole bunch of vacations, or like, I might not go and I don't pop bottles and all the different type of stuff. I know that's nothing. I know you all are into.
Listen, bro, listen. You'll be surprised. I'm really not into it. I just work in that shit.
And it's not.
I just work in it. It's like perks, but
Because it's like, for me, it's like, I've spent $10,000 on like fabric. Like, somebody might spend $10,000 on and do something else for fun, for that one moment or a few moments. Is like, I'm always thinking investing and growing, my brand and growing my purpose, taking it to the next level. So I do have to balance that out. That's why I moved to LA. Okay. So moving to LA was like, I know it's gonna cost a lot more to live, and like, the cost of living is higher, but I get that aspect of vacation, luxury, and just, like, comfortability. At the same time, I'm also working at the same time. That was the reason why I moved. So I would be able to get that balance.
That sounds like a great balance.
That's smart.
Yeah,
that's a real good take on that.
You can't be stressed out with palm trees and like ocean and stuff like
that.
Like,
I
know a lot.
I'm happy to hear him say that, because you hear people like, I'm just going to LA, and you be like, why? Then they're like, shit, I'm just going to LA. Like,
right.
But like, you have like a real like meaning behind it, because it's like you have clearly an interest in beaches and water and just nice areas and stuff like that, and you just want your vibrations of wherever you're at to always be at a high. So a place like LA, if that is the place for you, it's good that you process that, and then just like, what, this is also a good market too for what I do. So.
And that's a huge thing for that. People don't really put that. They don't really think about that. I know you all do, but a lot of people don't think about environment and what that has to do with your productivity and your creative, energy and stuff like that. Like, if you're in a terrible environment, it's hard for you to like have. Some people are different. Like I said, some people draw from that like that hard environment and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But like me personally, I grew up doing hardcore hands-on labor. So like, I need the peace, I need the opposite in order for me to kind of draw creative energy from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can attest to what you're trying to say. I'm the opposite of you. Yeah. The city is very hard. If you guys are not from Detroit or Michigan in general, the city is very hard to get things going. But I think that's where I derive a lot of my inspiration from, is because once it does and it snowballs into something, amazing, then I feel a sense of gratification, So,
because you came from, and now you full sprint now, like it came out of nothing.
So this is some good stuff.
So what like, other than being a recording artist and a designer, like, do you guys have any other like side interests and stuff like that? You guys, like, I don't know, like NFTs or like y'all game or something? I don't know, like what?
Not NFTs.
I don't know, you might be interested in something. I don't know, I'm just asking.
I do everything. You know, y'all know. Y'all already know. You know, I like to go to
They
my friends'
don't
events.
know.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you know, I like to go to my friends' events, have a good time. I love hanging out with my friends if I get a second. I love video games. It's fun. Mortal Kombat, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I play a little, what is it called? Everyone plays it. You know, like Fall from the Sky and like start shooting people.
Fortnite.
No, the other one.
Call of Duty?
Yes.
She said you fall from the sky.
I mean, on Fortnite, you fall from the sky too, though.
That's what I was like.
I thought I said that, and I was like, there's a couple of games like that.
Fortnite.
Yeah, no, but I have fun playing games. I'm not gonna say I'm the best, but I love it. You know, I love to play pickup basketball still. Every once in a while.
Bro,
When I don't have nails, yes.
Troy can play fucking 2K.
Yeah, I love 2K too.
You get your ass whooped?
Bro, she can't. Yeah, bro, she came to my crib. It was me, her, Eddie.
Hey, you know her name on Instagram used to be Troy Hoops?
What? Did it really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
I think he's right actually. Yeah. No, I love basketball. Like low key, if you Google me, there's a picture of me. Yeah.
Troy bust my ass in 2K.
Wait, where were we?
It was in my crib. It was you, me, and Eddie.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Because
Yeah.
he was like, no, because we were. I forgot I was playing the game.
He had all the excuses.
I was playing the game, and then she was like, "Can I play?" And I didn't take. Honestly, God, I didn't take Troy like serious at first. When she said, "Can I play?"
You got your dub. Twan just can't play.
But show. What about you?
Twan, who have you won against in 2K?
Oh damn. Well, he ain't have to expose you like that.
2K not my game, so I really don't care. But who haven't I won against?
Who have you beat?
I think I've beaten probably all y'all like once at least. I for sure beat you a few times. For sure. We didn't have some.
Maybe got me in Madden, but 2K?
No, I beat you in 2K before.
I was like, are you looking at me or him?
No, I was in him.
Oh.
I was in him.
How about you, Taki? What's your interest?
You game?
Outside. No, you know that's the one weirdest thing about me. When I was younger, I did, but I haven't owned a game system in like 15 years. And it's not nothing. I'm not against video games.
I feel it.
I like if I'm at your house or at somebody's house or something like that, I would play. You know, like 2K or something like that. I might not know all the updates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like the weird thing is my dad is 50-some years old and he plays like he's a gamer.
Nice. Retired?
Huh?
He retired?
No, he runs a business, so like
so he chilling.
He's chilling. He got people to do everything.
That's cool.
My granddad, this is about to sound real weird. My grandfather is a gamer.
Yeah.
God damn, dog.
Gamer, yeah.
Crazy.
Like he will whoop somebody's ass in Madden.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I was hurt when his granddad blew me out in Madden. I'm just looking like
OG. Like he been like, and big shout out to my grandfather too, but he got into always been into like tech and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he always used to collect like the Ataris, Nintendos, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, like every game system. He still has them at his crib to this day.
Oh yeah.
But he's a fucking gamer.
You got that PS4 and it was something totally different.
Some totally different.
I would say that.
You got a PS5, don't you?
PS5?
I don't know if he got a
So outside, outside with everything you guys do, right? What motivates you guys the most? Motivation.
I would say what motivates me. This is gonna sound like very like
cliche.
Not cliche. It's gonna sound like not narcissistic, but like I just say it like this. I'm a designer. I'm a fashion designer, but I would say that I'm a fashioner. Like, I like to I think of the world like clay. Like everybody's complaining about everything and it's all this crazy stuff going on. I think the world is very like it's very
moldable.
It's whatever you make it.
Yeah, exactly. And I find pride and passion in taking something and changing it. So changing culture, changing the way people dress, changing the way people look at themselves. I think a lot of the messed up ways that people are is because they don't see themselves with value. So like I want to change that. And clothes is one of the first ways, you know what I'm saying, like that you could do that. You could do it in multiple ways, but clothes, you could change how somebody views themselves and see themselves.
That's what you see first.
That's what you see first, then maybe they'll start thinking differently. Like nobody gonna shoot up a fucking store in a goddamn nice ass Regal outfit, like they just standing in front of a store shooting it up. Like it doesn't make any sense.
I do understand the model.
Yeah, like, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
I do it,
it's hard to do a drive-by,
yeah.
and you have on like a nice, you got some Godi, a Gotti outfit on, and you drive by.
A drive-by,
like, it doesn't match.
Yeah, no,
I can't do a drive-by in full velour fit, bro.
Motherfucker. You motherfucker, huh? Don't make me get the.
We from Detroit.
I feel too. Actually, you know what? They do. Hey, listen.
Shout out to the East Side.
Detroit is the exception. Detroit is the only exception. Detroit people will shoot you with $100,000 worth of stuff on.
Right.
And that's Detroit. That's a phenomenon. But we talking about the whole.
Yeah, we're talking about the world. The world. We're talking about the world. Detroit is a different thing.
That's a whole different situation.
Yeah.
What about you, Troy? What's your motivation?
Similar to what he's saying, not to come off any type of way, but honestly, I have to motivate myself, and that's something I learned this year as well. You know, I was blessed to go on the tour with, you know, two very dope ass artists. Excuse my language. And they actually did like a workshop beforehand, and you know, they made a very good point. You know, how are you going to motivate and inspire other people if you can't do it for yourself?
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, you know, of course, the people around me, my goals and aspirations, those are my goals and what inspires me. But at the end of the day, I have to inspire myself. You know what I mean? You have to get up every morning and be like, you know, what goals are we reaching today? You know, you a bad bitch. You know, all that shit. So
I like that self-affirmation.
Exactly.
That's dope because you really like you guys said, like you really do need that. Like you have to, like, to go to your point about it starts with clothes.
Yeah.
And your self-expression with that, and the energy that you can get from that, and how it can just give you that confidence and make you just, you know, I don't know, when I put something nice on that I know that represents me and makes me feel good, it's nothing you can tell me. I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. It's nothing you can tell me. And then to go back to your point, it's you have to be confident. You have to be so confident to where you're very sure of yourself. But then at the same time too, like you said, you're able to notice in others to instill that, or at least help motivate them to have that same type of confidence as well and stuff like that. You know, that I don't know. Confidence is like a big ass factor in everything.
That's in anything.
That's like the main key of life. You gotta have confidence.
Just knowing yourself and being comfortable. Being comfortable in your skin. It's very cliche, but that's because it's true. You know.
No, it's absolutely true.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree.
I think people call it a cliche though, just because they probably haven't experienced it.
It's not even. Yeah, I think they also too. They just try to not experience it. You know.
Yeah, that too. Because then they put up a wall to where it's like blocking. Yeah. Gatekeeping is the same, but I look at it differently because I feel like it's just like, no, fuck this.
Absolutely.
Like, you know. It's not like no room for open-mindedness.
I feel like gatekeeping comes from trauma though, and that's when you get scared. So now you want to hold off, like you don't know. And it's like, bro, like, you don't know. The next person may be totally different. Don't close off just because of what happened.
Wait, what you talking about, bro?
I'm just saying period.
No, he's saying period. He's saying period.
Like with anything, you never know. Like you, say you pitched to Jerry Lorenzo and he owed you.
Yeah.
But then Virgil came to you. RP Virgil. Say Virgil said he came to you, but you was too scared to go do it.
Right.
Because of what Jerry Lorenzo said. Yeah. It's just like you gotta take that L and keep moving.
Absolutely. I like that. Good job, Tweet.
That's a fact.
Like,
okay, let's talk that. I actually want to talk that because on the individual standpoint, right? Swan, if you have a shorty, are you styling that shorty?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mean, they're with you, right?
Without a doubt.
They're with you.
Without a doubt.
Shit, anybody, even my friends.
But I feel like y'all date people with style, or you try to, for the most part. You know what I mean? So.
Scott, you're leaving?
Okay.
Thank you for the
going
pizza.
out with anybody, even a friend. I'm not going out if you don't dress like. I know that's shallow, but I'm
not shallow.
I'll be friends with you.
Like, that's like kind of why I'm friends with y'all. It's like they can dress.
It's representation.
Yeah,
representation.
Okay, so if they don't meet the standard,
I'm gonna give them something. I'm giving them something.
Or are you working?
What do they bring to the table?
You see how it goes.
Okay, bring it. I want to.
Now this is the thing though. Like no, I don't want to.
Go ahead.
I want to say what I.
How many dates are you?
I don't want this to come across like I'm trying to. My thing is people have to be open-minded to things, and I've been in situations where I will try to like, I don't forcefully try to put things on anybody, but I will try to like say like, hey, like this actually compliments you.
Suggest.
Or like, yeah, like suggest like, or oh wait, like you got this on, you think you missing something? Throw that with it. And then they're like, no. That's where my issue really comes in. When you're not open minded to just seeing how something can just look on you that you never tried before.
Yeah.
I forgot where else I was going with that, my bad.
Squeak, what do you think, bro? Because you're a stylist, you like to...
Same thing, like, I'm going to suggest it, and it's like, it's only so many times I'm like, you keep saying no.
So after how many times after they say no, where you be like, you know what, let me walk away from this?
I'm going to give them, I'm going to let them, I got to judge their option for what the option I gave them. And
I'm like that too.
The first time we go out, I'm going to give you 3 tries, and after the third one, if it's not working, I got to help you out. And then, like, you know, I'm going to come get ready at your crib, or you come to my crib, you ready, then I help you out with a couple pieces.
Are y'all like subtle with like how?
No, I'm not subtle. I say straight up, you look stupid.
Sensational.
To me, that
100%.
That looks stupid, and the reason I say that is because
I just don't want no argument, so I'm subtle.
Like, no, you don't.
It's a reason
That's
why.
I'm single now.
Lord, shorty, you ugly.
I'm not gonna say it like you're stupid. But I'm gonna say like this outfit. The outfit doesn't look right. The reason why is because you should want, if you like the way I think, right? You know what I'm saying? You're with me because you like the way I think. Then there's gonna be other people that think like me. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be people that like your outfit and that like the way that you express yourself. But maybe that's the person that you should.
But women go for men that they like how they dress as well.
Exactly.
You go for people that you like how they dress, so why wouldn't you bring the same energy to the table, right?
But sometimes you be in a situation too where you can like somebody and they don't even have that aspect of them together for real. Right. So you want to like kind of like elevate them or show them just different options and things.
Women is hard, bro.
Women are very hard. Y'all are.
Case in point, Kim only dressed like the way she dressed now because of Kanye.
Yeah.
Facts.
See, now I don't like this. I hate this fit.
She don't even dress good no more.
Yeah, I hate this. She don't dress good no more.
She lost it.
I hate that fit. That fit she had with North.
But she got more urban because of Kanye.
Yeah,
that's what I feel like.
Her fits with Kanye was hard.
Yeah, but now it's just like now you just throwing stuff.
I mean, it's just very like casual.
She looks like Pete Davidson's girl.
What do you mean by that?
She looks like Pete Davidson's girl.
Listen, hey, don't cancel us, bro. Hey, don't cancel us.
That's not shade. That's not shade. It's not shade. But she that's his girl. But she looks like Pete Davidson's girl. That doesn't look like.
I'm surprised.
That doesn't look like the same. Not saying she should be the same Kim that she was with Kanye, but that doesn't look like the same Kim that was with Kanye. But it's chill. It just don't look good.
That don't look like her daughter. Like they don't even match. I don't like that. Doesn't look. That looks like Kanye's daughter. That looks like Pete Davidson's girl.
For sure.
They just like was on a lunch date.
She babysitting.
Like or babysit or something.
Babysitting.
North looked like she going the other way anyways. Like it was nice seeing you, Kim.
It's all love. Okay, guys, don't cancel us.
It said it's all
This is not cancellation.
It's all love.
It's not.
All love.
Next guest, Kim Kardashian.
Oh God.
Hey, fuck all y'all.
Kim can come on the show. I'm not talking shit.
Alright, so speaking of celebrity, guys, we just found out that Rihanna is the first female. Well, actually, Twan, you want to touch base on that?
So Rihanna is the first. I'm not first. Why did you say first?
That's what I'm saying. I wanted you to touch base.
Goodness gracious, that threw me off because I was listening to you. No, Rihanna is the youngest self-made billionaire and stuff. It was all through pretty much everything Fenty.
Yeah.
Savage Fenty.
Now, that was
Beauty,
a good fashion show.
and
that was a fashion show.
Yeah,
Savage Fenty, Fenty Beauty, and then I think what was the other one? Just Savage or Fenty? I don't know. Beauty Beauty by Beauty.
Yeah, and she did the Puma too. Cold with it.
So
is
what differentiates her from you? What so to Troy? What do you like? Because you're a female advocate, right? What do you what differentiates her from a lot of these different moguls out there?
Well, I love Riri. You know, we love Riri. So, what differentiates her, I think, one is just her overall confidence. I think when people become celebrities, a lot of people get broken down, honestly, because you're constantly being watched and whatnot. And I feel like she just thrived. Like, she just never lost her confidence. She's always been just, like, open to trying new things. She's always been a leader in, like, fashion and all these things. Like, Her fashion show was over the top. I literally binge watched all of them.
Me too.
Yeah.
100%.
And I love all of it. She likes to include a lot of people, you know what I mean?
Inclusion is also good with her stuff.
Yeah. I think she works good with everybody, so that's what it is. Yeah.
And just to touch base on that, I think that's the biggest reason why she is where she is right now is because inclusion.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that she can get a big girl or a skinny girl, different people with different shades and colors, and put them to make them be an aspect of beauty, because beauty nowadays is still very skewed. You know, you still gotta have this type of persona when you but how she adds to it is it's amazing. You know, it's like, okay, you know what, you're a big girl, you're still beautiful. You're small, just still beautiful. You know, and that's why I think that's why she's in the position she is, because
Any color, any shape.
Males too, absolutely.
I was like, do anybody have like a skincare regimen that they follow or anything like that? You guys like on that, like personal care, like is that like big for any of you guys?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's everything. What?
I would say mine is like I have
see
to
all the
have
skin
shea
on me?
butter. Shea butter on my face is like essential.
Soap and water.
No, a lot of water.
Shea butter,
Water,
drink
period.
water.
Your diet is
facials like
everything.
twice a month.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wait, facials?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
You get facials?
You get facials?
Hell yeah.
It's great.
That's lit. That's lit.
Look at them pores, okay? Yes. Extra clean.
I try to do facials every now and then and stuff like that, but I like to just keep my face very like hydrated and stuff, because I have very dry skin. Well, I developed very dry skin over the years, so for me now it's just all about just moisturizing, not too much, but just enough to where like it compliments me enough and my skin is just not irritated or anything of that nature. But
Do you use shea butter?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do use shea butter.
I have a secret, but I can't put it on here.
Question for you.
I'm not-
How big is skin regimen when it comes to dating?
Like for me or
Yeah,
for them?
for you. Like if you see your male partner, okay. Yeah, like is that a big thing for you?
Oh, absolutely. But that's just like
self-care. Let me just say self-care.
Self-care is everything.
Yeah, okay.
It's everything. Like I have a morning routine. I don't care how lit I am. I don't care if it's 5 a.m. I'm doing the same routine to go to bed. Like I literally won't even remember doing it, but I still did it. Like that's how ingrained my routine is.
You say what?
Yes.
I'm doubling it in the morning if I miss the night.
Doubling in the morning?
Yeah,
What the explain that.
Does Rihanna have a?
If I'm too lit that night, I'm like,
you know what I'm saying? Like men products for her Savage Fenty.
I actually am not sure, but you should
get shea butter. No, I go to well in LA I go to this place called
no, I need Michigan.
In Michigan, you go to like the health stores, like the
I'm still stuck on this doubling down every.
Like you know, like the water station. It's a place in the water station where you can get the alkaline water. They have like good raw African shea butter.
All right.
Like
Cause my cousin makes
some
it.
of is it like
her
black?
supplies been running low.
I had the black soap to it
because of like everything going on.
Yeah.
She usually home makes it.
Oh, I know somebody you know Shea Butter Barbie, Amina, she makes shea butter too.
Oh
she
yeah,
makes like shea butter. Her stuff is nice too. It's really nice and smooth, and it's like shea butter, and it has other like essential oils and stuff like that with it. It's really nice.
Yeah, I'm checking the.
Who was the lady you used to work for at that like stand at South Limon a long time ago?
Oh yeah, that was my.
She had like these. Was hers like a shea butter or something like that?
No, my cousin learned from her. She did soaps, shea butter. She did like French fragrances and everything. Like it was amazing. But it's just like it was a small little business. I only ran for so long because like you paying me for marketing and I'm running the store.
All right, you getting off topic. What are we talking about the product?
I'm just saying. Like, it was great. It did everything. It was all essential oils, everything that kept you hydrated, like physically, and then it was in the soap and in the shea butter. She also did lotion as well. Yeah, so like she's like a whole.
But her stuff was really, really good. Yeah. And it had like a really good smell to it too. And
cause she had so much.
It was one of the few like I could really
scents.
use.
Yeah.
I can use.
I don't know if you can. My grandma makes body butters, and that's literally all I use.
Yeah, that's what my cousin do.
I don't know. I don't think he can smell
it. That's like the new thing now.
But she just dropped the oil and butters and stuff. Yeah, that's really why I be glowing.
That's good. That's good. Actually, no, self-care. I think to me, when it comes to being fashionable, I think self-care is up there with it. You know, I don't know. To me, if you dress well and you smell ass.
That defeats the whole purpose.
Oh my god.
Honestly, your odor hygiene is like top tier. Like that's all that matters.
It's crazy. There's people that really don't be fuck.
That's sick.
Yeah, we can.
Because they got the clothes on. I'm gonna put the Chanel on.
They got the hooping shorts underneath the pants. And then it's like, oh my god, bro.
What irritates me is like people who do everything but
high
get
school,
their
that
teeth
shit's
together.
annoying.
That
Their what?
Their teeth. Your teeth.
Yeah,
People be like, people will go and get like
so flossing
like
is key.
20 booths and do all this shit, but then they be like they breast stain or like their teeth. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
Kill my clothes, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You say you keep it?
Nah,
trust me.
What?
He said he got a chip too.
It's part of your hygiene. How you love yourself.
Hey,
is
listen,
what
Squid got into a fight. That's why his tooth is chipped. You feel me?
No, but that's a swag. That's not the
I ain't
same.
got my car fixed. I ain't got my tooth fixed.
Oh, that was recent?
Yeah.
But you still have like a great smile.
He looked at me
I
like.
was looking like, maybe I just never noticed it.
Last time I saw you wasn't like that.
That's all I'm thinking in my head. Like, I just, you don't say shit. Like,
yeah, I'm peeping because I get to talking and I see everybody's eyes like.
Bro, that's how I got a baby tooth. I got a baby tooth on this side, and I hate like that's what the camera. I'm always like, because my tooth never fell out. My big tooth just grew in behind it, and I'm like, I'm too grown now. I don't feel like.
Dennis can't do that.
I was gonna say they can't just remove it.
Never.
But that
shit costs like $5,000.
Oh
damn.
I'm like, I'm straight.
Dental hygiene is very expensive.
But that's hygiene. We're talking about hygiene.
Yeah, hygiene.
Though. Y'all are clean as fuck. Like
that's
not, you know what I mean? I'm talking about people out here putting grills over their shit and then like they breast stain.
Listen, how many times a day y'all floss? Serious
every
question.
day.
Probably once. I'm not
Twice.
Oh, a day?
Once.
Probably
once in the morning.
I can't floss. I mean, I can floss, but it's hard for me to pick that up as a routine. Like I don't know. It's just it's such a little item, and it's like
it's routine for me now because as I got older.
I even got a tongue.
Now I just make sure I make sure I scrape my tongue. Yeah, yeah, that's essential for sure.
My toothbrush is organic. It's wood.
Cause all that shit that be
I don't know.
Yeah, tongue scraping. That's why people's breath stink.
Yeah, cause all that shit be still on there, all that bacteria, all that gunk food. And it's like, get that all off. And mouthwash. That's about
mouthwash is cool.
Yeah,
like
so I'll brush my teeth probably like 5-10 minutes.
I keep mouthwash in my car.
And drink your water.
Not 10, probably 5-7 minutes.
You guys hear that? Godi fam, y'all need to make sure your mouth is clean.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah. I'm about to go on another detox.
Boy, if you don't get,
I ain't gonna drink nothing but water.
Drinking water,
bro. I hate when people say I'm going on the detox.
What does
but
that
they
even
still
mean?
be drinking liquor.
Plus, it's a lifestyle. There's no such thing as diets and all that. Just change your lifestyle.
It is. I agree wholeheartedly.
No, but besides last week,
I saw.
I didn't drink.
What's that documentary? What the hell?
Oh yeah.
And that led me to that thought because I was just like, there's no real thing as a structured diet.
Yeah, it's like okay, you do a diet, and then what do you just go back to your shit?
Hey, listen, I just want to point out. He said I'm gonna go on a detox and just take a sip on it. Fucking.
As I just said that before he took this out.
No, it starts Monday.
Because we got Sunday fun days.
Right, you gotta wind out the week. Start Monday, go clean. You know.
Let's like reel it into our hometown. You know, I know everybody's moved to different places in the country, but let's talk about Detroit community, fashion community. Let's talk.
How do y'all feel about the fashion scene in Detroit? Not necessarily the quote unquote style, the Detroit like look, but just different brands and the type of garments that you're seeing people creating and stuff, such like you guys like yourselves, like you know.
I say it grew, like it's expanding for real, like it's not what we're so used to. We used to Jabos, Alcines, and Buffs, and now it's a totally bigger span.
But I love that.
Yeah, I love it
the
too.
chain. Like
but
you know,
1, 2, and 3 is from Detroit, and look how we just 4 from Detroit. We all from Detroit. And look how we dress.
What?
He just told. He too is from Detroit. He said 1, 2, and 3.
He's from California.
No, he not.
Dog,
I am not from here, man. I love this city, but I'm not from here.
He really not even from here either.
Not at all. I'm
She from Islandi.
but I was born in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, that's what's up. That's
Wait.
You got to do sisters. You got to do them.
I am, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we all from Detroit. Look how we all
Are
dress.
you lucky?
It's
Wait,
totally
what?
different.
How are we gonna say we all from Detroit?
Yeah, you from here too, bro.
I am. I'm an
Nobody
advocate.
know you got a green card.
What?
Okay, but to talk about like the staples of Detroit.
Okay,
I
let's
feel
talk
like
about
the Prada shoes that everybody had.
Those
I
are
think
classic.
those are top. They're
top
tier.
tier. Classic
Prada?
I
Classic
still see
Prada.
when I
Top
see them
tier.
today.
Come on,
I'm
the
like,
low
all
tops or
right.
high tops?
Either
high
one.
tops.
Low
Either
tops.
one.
Low tops for sure. They're top tier.
I just
Never
saw
liked
somebody
them.
with a two-tone pair, and I'm not gonna lie, I was
Never
like,
liked Pradas.
they know that.
Never.
You know, they
Listen,
were here.
the classic Detroit shoe for me will always be the fucking cocaines, bro. Real shit.
White Air One.
White
yeah.
Air One.
That's
Ooh.
everywhere.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
is
you
a
were gonna say
classic
Murray.
though. It's
You
a
got
classic.
Actually,
That's a universal
Murray
classic.
too.
Yeah,
Murray.
right.
Yeah, I
That's the
agree.
one.
Niggas were always in Chicago, New York.
No, but Detroit, the
It was
way
not New
everywhere,
York.
bro.
It was the
I'm
other
telling
one.
you.
Murray's and then
Was they the double E's or the double M's?
no,
on
the
shoe?
double M's.
Double M's on the shoe.
Yeah, damn, I can't think of the.
Man,
what
what was
they
those
called. I used to
names?
have those. Yep, the double M's. They was like casual shoes.
Yeah, it was
an
an M up, M down.
And Rockports, y'all remember Rockports?
Yes, Rockports. That's definitely for sure. But no, like let's talk about like new styles now. Like, what do you think about the fashion community now? Does it need help?
Yeah.
Or does
Actually, I take that
I
back
like
too.
it.
What I
does it
said.
need more camaraderie? Like, what can we do?
I say camaraderie, like it should be more like unison.
Yeah.
I would say that there's a difference, man, because like we're fashion designers, and that's no offense to anybody that considers themselves a fashion designer. You're a fashion designer. I'm a fashion designer. That has a definition, okay? And there's no offense to graphic designers, but
It's not
a
fashion.
graphic designer is a graphic designer. If you create a logo and you create a design, an artwork, that is a graphic designer.
It goes
You
on
understand
the
what I'm saying?
fashion.
It goes
Yeah.
on the fashion. It goes on the t-shirt is the fashion. Somebody created that cut and that aesthetic of that t-shirt.
Okay.
Okay, a fashion designer is somebody that creates the actual
Garment.
takes the fabric and the material from nothing. It's just a flat material, and then creates a shape out of the flat material. And I think there's a mix up in the masses of people. People mix graphic designers, they mix t-shirt printers, they mix that with fashion designers, and then the scene is too oversaturated. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm in
People are
competition.
branding.
I'm in competition with a graphic designer. It's like, bro, we're not even the same. Why are we in the same why are we competing for the
Because
same
you're over here
audience?
actually going to get your fabrics, cutting
Yeah,
it,
and that's-
actually like mapping it out, planning. Where he's
It
like,
doesn't take it away from him.
Let me stick a fucking sombrero on this goat.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm not good at that. That's the thing, bro. Like, I'm not the best graphic designer. That is a huge
component.
Yeah,
industry in
that's
fashion,
yeah.
in the fashion industry. But I'm not good at that, and I don't want to try to do that, and I don't consider myself that.
Do you think
There's a separation between the two?
Just hearing your take just on the designer aspect of it, but do you think graphic tees and stuff like that, do you think that's real fashion?
Yeah, I think it's real fashion. Yes, I think it is real fashion because you can wear it. You wear it as fashion. I do think it's real fashion. I think anything that you wear to be fashionable is real fashion. Glasses,
Absolutely.
whatever. Shit. Even your haircut is considered a part of fashion. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that it's a different. It's two different occupations inside of one industry, and in Detroit, it's too mixed up. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's too mixed up. Me and him are in common. You know what I'm saying? He has fabric samples. He has an idea. He gets a sketch done. He creates samples and stuff like that. We might not be exactly the same in our process, but we're similar. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like in the music industry. You got a producer, you got an engineer, you got a singer. Y'all not all the same, even though y'all.
But y'all have different key components. How y'all work this differently.
And what we create, our outcome is different. A beat producer produces a beat. A singer or a rapper produces lyrics in a song, but they're not they're not the same.
Right.
You know
You
what
ever
I mean?
think could be it's like that because they were like probably for years we're only used to one style. They're only used to screen printing and like that's it, tie-dye press and all that. That's what they used to. They're not used to what you guys do.
I know. Here's the thing. Just to touch bases on that, and I think with Takia, I think I agree and I also disagree because in a sense, with graphic design as well as what we're doing now here in particular in Godi, right? We're doing both cut and sew, sourcing, and graphic, right? I think if you marry it into a proper if you marry it properly, I think it becomes into something really extravagant for all of you guys.
But it's
right?
authentic.
Authentic.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
authentic. So you can be multi occupational.
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
Yeah, multi.
You can have two different. So you can say I'm a fashion designer and I'm also a graphic designer. You know what I'm saying? Or I put it together. I'm a You own a fashion company. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, I think going back to Squeeze's point is, it's not the easiest thing to be successful at, but screen printing and stuff like that is a simple thing to do. It's not good. It's not simple to be successful at it. You understand what I'm saying?
Totally understand that.
That's very hard. That's actually, in my opinion, for me personally, I have trouble with graphic designing. Like, I have trouble with making a T-shirt and it's like, this is hot and this is gonna sell. Like, I'm not the most confident person when it comes to that aspect of it, because that is very difficult to do that.
Okay.
But it's easy to put, what up on a shirt, you know what I'm saying, like for $15, and then now you say you're a fashion designer now.
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit of flaw when it comes
I think you're right. There is
like
a
a
flaw in
thin
that.
line.
There is a flaw in that, but you can't. But to touch base on that, I think the bigger ups like Heron Preston and Luigi and like all those big graphic based high ends. Like Pleasures. Pleasures is also a very big graphic based high end stuff. But I think they were able to bridge both of those concepts together. Yeah, marry them together to be like, you know what, this is what makes functional mid-luxury streetwear. You know what I'm saying? So I think essentially, and this is what touched base back in Detroit community. I think if there was a little bit more camaraderie, right? Because this is the only city, and I love this city very much, right? And I'm saying this wholeheartedly and very, very transparent. We like to eat. Like, just eat each other. Like, we don't
like to share.
We don't like to share. It's very cliquey. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very cliquey, and I hope people watching this see that. Like, yo, you can come to me one day, or not this one day, just come to me regardless, any type of Godi stuff, and like, yo, let's work together. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's come to Taki for Asiatic Tribe. Let's work together. Any type of fashion, involved, like environment, let's just all work together. Because at the end of the day, just to touch bases on Taki, when he said New York was his biggest advocate of, this is when I used to work at Baker's Keyboard Lounge, and I will always tell this story.
I sang there before.
You know what I'm saying? I used to manage there, and that is where I grew the most love and respect for this city, because the old heads used to tell me all the time, like, yo, the stuff we used to wear, what we used to advocate, and I was like, yo, I want that to be back to where it was. You know what I'm saying? If you guys didn't know, Detroit used to be called Paris of the Midwest.
Yeah,
right?
It did, yeah.
And
back in the 50s.
Back in the 50s.
Like late 40s, early 50s.
50s and 60s was when 50s started like actually.
It was like late 40s and then 50s.
Early 50s, right? Because of the car industry here, and everything was here. Livernois to where before it was just run down. Now everybody understands.
That was the fashion.
Yeah, everybody understands. That's why Livernois is getting so much love right now, right?
Yeah.
It's getting so much like new development, is because they know that that's a fashion hub of Detroit.
It is,
that used to be the fashion mile, right?
That's the craziest thing in the world.
Of our city.
I grew up on Livernois. That was
People used to go to Livernois from every single parts of the country or the world to just get some new fabrics, new pieces, new different ideations of fashion, right?
Yeah.
And essentially, that's what me, and I know what you're trying to do as well, is trying to give back to that type of lifestyle that we used to have back in the day.
The first mall was in Detroit. First
Yeah,
ever.
Northland.
Northland was the first mall ever in the universe.
My uncle caters for the
I didn't
first.
even know
The guy who made.
Wait.
Cater
Time
for
out.
Him.
Wow.
He has the patent for every mall ever made.
Yeah, Northland is the first mall in the universe.
Yeah.
So wait. The first ever mall.
It was Northland.
Yes, there were shopping malls, like outdoor shopping malls, like Sears, but like back in the day, like Sears was its own store.
When was Northland open?
And like, I don't know. The first freeway was ever in Detroit. Freeway
I know the first road was in Detroit.
Not road, freeway. Expressway.
No, Woodward. I was gonna say Woodward was I heard the first paved road.
Maybe it was. Maybe so. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard Woodward was.
From
I heard Woodward was the first paved road
Big
ever.
three.
Yeah, cars.
Ford. Yeah.
Yeah, Northland's first mall.
But and
1954, Twan.
And like you guys see that there's so much history here, and I know eventually it's going to come back to.
Yeah, they opened Northland in 1954.
Yeah.
Long live Northland, man.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to. There's so much history here, and that's the reason why I still stay here, because this is where this is where our roots.
So then malls really must have blew up then in like the 80s.
The city was teared
like
down.
the 670s.
Like
70s.
Yeah, because like back in the day when you wanted to go to like Sears, you went to the Sears store.
Yeah.
Hudson's.
I just was in Macy's the other day. I was talking shit to the lady. I was like, can I still use my Hudson's membership?
Malls are dying.
They're still around.
They're dying.
Absolutely dying.
It's ever since COVID, malls and just.
And it's sad.
I think everybody preferred direct to consumer.
Yeah.
Everybody just preferred it that way. You know.
I ain't gotta get up.
And you
dress, leave.
going through the actual brand that you want to buy from.
Yeah.
Instead of having to go through the middle
online,
person.
they don't even have anything in the malls now. Like I'll go to the mall, they don't have anything for real.
Yeah.
They have some.
Only thing I hate is like
you gotta look though.
Yeah.
But now they're opening all the new stores in like Somerset, so I'm excited to see what they bring.
Oaks, I'm not a big mall person.
I think it's reviving though.
Yeah, the set in 12 Oaks it's fun. I just went to 12 Oaks yesterday and I was like, bro,
typical nigga.
Yeah.
See, malls was like a culture for us. Like we all around the same age, so like you went to the mall.
I remember in high school we would go to the mall for fun. Like,
that's the thing, like it's not that same type of environment, huh?
Hey, remember Fairlane had a curfew?
Right, exactly. I do remember.
Oh yeah, it was like 5 p.m.
Not when the door, you got to go.
Damn, I forgot about that.
It was like 6, 8 o'clock.
I forgot about that.
So speaking of new development, I know you guys are here and you guys are gonna be the first ones to hear it. We have a couple things going. We have the new graphic tees. If you guys took the survey, you guys, you know what I'm saying. We have the new graphic tees.
So excited.
Oh yeah, the Godi survey.
And we also have the new About Us video coming very, very soon. So if you guys are watching this, definitely like and subscribe, or just sign up to our newsletter. 100%. You guys. So, what do you guys have individually that you guys are doing?
Any endeavors and future endeavors?
I'm excited. I can't say too much, but I'm working with Workshop.
Nice.
Yes. So this is a up and coming label. They literally just launched, so they only signed a couple artists, but they're connected to everybody, and I'm very excited. So I'm working with them. So yeah, album is in the works.
That's lit. Okay, let's go.
And I'm working with amazing people, so I'm excited.
Even though you still never seen me that song from the other night, it's okay.
It's logistics, baby. Logistics.
Have you heard any of her other songs? Like Trey got some heat,
that's
bro.
how she told me. We went
Your
to
song be coming on my like when I'm driving, because I always play my music on shuffle. And
where we go? We went to Saucy Crab, and she was like, "I'm gonna send you my song." Never send me your song.
Sorry. I'm gonna send it to you today.
Hey, we gotta go feature some of Troy's songs in this new joints. New visuals, songs by Troy.
Yes.
You feel me? Coming soon.
What's like some some collaborations like you dream to have, like somebody you just really want to work with in the future?
Man, there's.
It can be more than one person.
I was gonna say there's a couple people I would really like. One is actually Mac Aries. I don't know if you all are familiar with him.
Name sound familiar.
I would love to work with him. He's just a beautiful aesthetic all around. Very talented. There's a long list though. A lot of artists from Detroit as well.
That's gonna be hype.
Yeah,
I can hear
absolutely.
It. From the city, that'd be hype.
Absolutely. And then once I, earn all my stripes and get it going, I would love to do a song with Kim.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be lit.
That'd be nice.
Listen, Kim is a vibe.
That would be legendary.
Kim is a vibe. Wait,
I got big shoes to fill.
Y'all didn't go. Oh my God. So this was in 2019. Went to Atlanta. It was me, Stu, AJ, Lou, Blaze, and I think Wiz. It was all of us. We all went to Atlanta for Cheese pool party. Shouts to LaDon.
Hey.
But we was in the crib, and I had Kim playing the whole time because we was cooking. And I was just in the kitchen by myself, just like prepping, cooking, and shit. Just had Kim like, but listen, it was a nice, like this nice ass day. in Georgia, got the grill going, just banging some Kim.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, bro, that, I was vibing.
Touch your soul, make you cry, dog.
Touch your soul, make you cry.
Touch your soul, make you cry, dog.
Make you cook better too.
Share my life.
Oh,
There it is.
Share. Hey,
How about you,
girl.
Taki?
Yeah.
There it is.
What you got up, man?
I would say fashion films, man. That's what I'm working on right now.
Nice.
I think a lot of my passion actually is hidden in like creating film and like visual representation of ideas that I have. So like,
That's lit.
I got like a lot of stuff I'm working on. That, you know, in LA, of course, there's a bunch of people that do film, but it just so happens that my two close friends, I'm like super cool with, are filmmakers in LA. One of them is from Detroit, JM Productions. He does some of the like some rappers and stuff, videos and stuff like that, but he's working for Sony right now, so he's picking up a lot of skill and like, you know, filmmaking. So we about to do some stuff. It's dope.
That's
It's about to
really
be
dope, man.
It's about to be super dope. I can't wait.
That next viewing of Venom, I'm gonna need a ticket to that.
Right.
You know,
He working for Sony, so I know.
you know the craziest thing about
You
like,
always ask me something, bro. Like,
Speak to cousin like, oh, so you in the NBA?
Right.
Shit, you got some tickets in?
Let me get that flow seat real quick, though.
that flow shit.
you know, yeah, no.
So before we close, I really want, you know, one of the biggest things in our generation nowadays is just motivation, right? So if you guys have anything motivational to say, to spill, I think we should put that energy out.
let's do
Let's
that.
start with Twan. Go
Oh,
ahead,
start
bro.
with me. Oh, we don't ever. I thought it was on guests.
Absolutely.
Oh,
No,
snap.
we're doing everybody.
I was like, look, I'm looking at Troy like,
We're doing
yeah.
everybody. I think this it needs to come from us as well. You know what I'm saying?
The biggest thing I can just say is just never give up on yourself, and always understand that you're closer than what you think you are. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. But at the same time, with that being said, you have to get up off your ass and put in the work to make it happen. Because nothing just falls out the sky into your hands. So you have to understand what you need to do, but then you have to also understand what the universe is going to do. So I guess that's my motivation.
Go ahead, Troy.
I like it. I mean, kind of going with what you're saying is just kind of like never give up. Always work hard and know what you want. You know, I would say just certainty is probably the best way to be motivated. Knowing your goals is just what keeps me going.
Absolutely.
Keep going, you know.
Sweet.
What I say is, never let nobody judge you. The only person that can judge you is the person in the mirror. So use the mirror as your judgment. So you only look as bad as you think you look. Other than that, go for what you want.
You?
I would say that everything is mathematical. Success is going to come through the proper allocation or application of mathematics. Don't base your success off of lucky people and people that got lucky opportunities, because you are not or might not get those same opportunities. So be a good mathematician, plan, train, and execute the math correctly, and don't get distracted.
I like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
And for me, and I'm glad that Rob put this on here, because I really want to touch base. And if you guys don't know yet, and this is one of the biggest things that Godi is advocating, is Renaissance. Renaissance is the moment in your time that causes absolute change, right? And what we want to do, what we want to give, and what we want to show is opportunities for rebirth in life all around us, you know, and just basically just not giving up. And one of the biggest things about Renaissance is the fact that, you know, and I touched base on failures again. Failures happen, you know, failures always occur, and just, to me, don't use that as a negative. Use that as something that fires and keeps, like, stoking that fire within yourself to just be great, you know. And that's the biggest thing, that when we launch or any future launches of Godi is who we are, and we are Renaissance. And what you guys are doing right now is Renaissance, because at that moment in time, you're doing and you're creating something out of nothing, right?
Yes.
And remember to brush your teeth.
Scrape your tongue.
Go ahead, Swan.
And don't forget. And for the dentists out there too, because they always say this. I don't do it, but I should. Floss and
Don't say that.
I'm not saying I don't do this.
I don't floss, but
I don't.
y'all should
I already said it earlier. I said it earlier.
Take us
I mean, I floss. Okay, so I ain't gonna say I don't floss, but I don't floss like I should. I'm gonna say that. I don't floss like I should.
Yeah.
But
once a month.
No,
Once a
I don't do
month.
that.
Jesus.
I floss like a
least
few
once
times
a
in a
week.
month, but I don't know.
You got chicken
3
in
times?
5
All
years.
right.
Thanks for coming through, man. This was great conversation, man. Love to have you guys back in the future. We definitely gotta make the LA trip happen. So
I want to see where everybody grows from just this conversation, you know, from this podcast.
For real,
That's
man.
gonna be lit.
Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. You can follow us all on our social medias below. And listen, man, it's a fucking Saturday. This is Threads. I'll catch y'all later.